Hello, hello, YouTubers. I have got a Magic the Gathering booster Fatpack. This includes 9 booster packs and a couple other things that we will get right down to. Figured we'd do a little booster box Fatpack opening here. Who really cares about this? Everybody always talks about it, but we're not gonna worry about that. These are pretty cool if you like flimsy boxes. Got this. $20-sided spin down dice, which is pretty cool. I don't really like the color on that one, but just kind of looks like a cheap dice when it's colored white like that. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 booster packs, which we'll open shortly. You get the other package here that has a nice chunk of land cards, which is helpful in a lot of situations for people. What's really cool about these is if you buy a Fat Pack, you can go to a sealed tournament, which typically requires 6 packs, and then depending on the entry fee that you decide upon, if it's like a friendly game, we always do one pack per person. So a fat pack basically gives you the 6 booster packs that you need for the game, and 1 booster pack for the entry fee, and then you have the other packs just in case. So we'll get right down to it. Oh, and of course, the box is, I'm not gonna lie, one of the coolest aspects of this besides the packs, because these boxes are really sturdy, and they've always done a really good job with those. Okay, they have made these packs easier to open than the past ones. And what I'm gonna do here is do the common, or the uncommons, and the rares. So we've got Codex Shredder, Celestia Keyrune, Nivix Guildmage, which is an awesome card, and the rare is Carnival Hellsteed. Oh, we also got a Street Spasm foil, which is pretty sweet. Island. Carnival Hellsteed. Not really sure how I feel about this card so far. It's pretty nice for 6, a 5/4 first strike that you can make, and haste that you can make a 6/5, but it can't block. It's not bad. I don't know how I feel about Rakdos quite yet. It's pretty aggressive, but I'll have to look more into it before I decide on what kind of Rakdos I would make. Let's go on to pack number 2. Again, let's get through these cards. We got Goblin Rally, Tablet of the Guilds, Rising Sanctuary, and the rare is Martial Law. And another foil, Ethereal Armor. Planes. At the beginning of your upkeep, detain target creature your opponent controls. Enchantment for 4. Not bad. Next pack. Let's get a little organized here. Okay, we got Is It Charm, which is an okay charm in my opinion. Brush Strider, which is just really weird looking. A Blood Fray Giant, and the rare is Mizium Mortars, which I've really needed, so I'm kind of glad I got that one. It's going in my Is It deck. Mizium Mortars, 2 cost, 4 damage to creature you don't control, and then the new Overload ability, which is basically the Is It Guild ability, allows you to pay an additional cost to do it to all creatures you don't control, so pretty much all opponents' creatures in any game format. It's pretty sweet. Let's see here. Okay, we got for the uncommons a Skyline Predator, a Syncopate, I think you say that. I don't know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But that's a pretty sweet counter in my opinion. Slime Molding, it's not a bad card. The rare is Angel of Serenity, which is our first mythic rare out of this. Not really sure how I feel about this card. It's kind of like a Oblivion Ring creature, or a I can't recall the name. Fiend Hunter. It's kind of like a Fiend Hunter that does a lot more, but that can also come back and bite you really hard at later times, especially if you're getting rid of bounce creatures. But it's a 7-cost flying angel that when it enters the battlefield, except up to 3 other target creatures from the battlefield and or creature cards from the graveyard. And when it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. That includes the creature cards from the graveyard, so that can definitely come back and bite you. I mean, that might just fall into the plan they have. So you gotta be careful with that. That's more likely something I play in EDH. I don't really think too many 60-card decks. I mean, it's possible that somebody might use it for a reanimate deck, but not my style, really. Okay, the uncommons. We got Archweaver. Love them spiders. Hellhole Flailer, which I've actually never pulled one of these before. That's an interesting card. Bizarre Crovod. And our rare is Cryptborn Horror. Trample, Cryptborn Horror enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the total life lost by your opponents this turn. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, I guess. Not really too exciting. I'm sure there's probably a deck that makes it exciting, like most cards that don't really make sense at first. And by the way, I haven't done as much research with Ravnica and what is great and what is not, other than, you know, the ones that scream, that's great. But nonetheless, it's still fun. Heroes Reunion, which is, I think, a reprint, which is actually a pretty nice card. We've got a Golgari Decoy, another Risen Sanctuary. I'd never play probably never play that in a 60 card format myself, and the rare is Growing Ranks. At the beginning of your upkeep, populate, which is not too bad, especially for a 4-cost. But green loves them enchantments. Okay, I got 3 packs left here. See if I can hurry this up a little bit. Oh, not if I drop it. Okay. Okay, Soul Teeth, Azorius Keyrune, which is pretty cool, it flies. Ultimate Price, and the rare is Packrat. Not really a huge discard person, and just kind of reminds me of a, like, Relentless Rats on a stick, which was never really my playstyle. 2 packs left. Let's hope for a Jace or Vereska. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, figures it'd be another one of the card I can hardly pronounce. Soul Teeth, another Azorius Keyrune, another Ultimate Price, and it looked like we had a gold border card there. Let's take a look. It is, for the rare, another Carnival Hellsteed. Don't like getting 2 of the same rare unless it's something like Jace or whatever else, but so far it doesn't seem to be too exciting of a fat pack. Well, here we are to the last one. I did get 2 of the Transguild Promenades, which I needed to complete a playset, so that's nice. Another Azorius Guildgate's always nice. Here we go, the final pack. Counter target spell, you gain 5 life, Fall of the Gavel.